Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I'm going to do another little update today because today is the 21st and I did go to my recruiting office today. From there went straight to MEPS and talked to a commanding officer for this neck tattoo. Okay, so check this out. This is what's crazy. He did not say anything about this neck tattoo at all. They had no concern about this. What they wanted to know about was why I had beer, wine tattooed on my knuckles, and I also have another tattoo. Hold on one second. That they were wanting to, that he had some questions about, and that is a sugar skull with a 13 under it. I did explain to him and also put in the handwritten statement that I got the 13 as a Friday the 13th tattoo at a tattoo shop in South Louisiana. It's like a special they had every Friday the 13th, every month that had a Friday the 13th in it. They would do $13 tattoo with a $20 tip. So basically $35 you get a tattoo. Um, and also the sugar skull, since that is like like a Mexican thing, just like MS-13 is. He had some questions about that too. I did also let him know that I did not get them at the same time. I got the 13, and then some months later, I got the sugar skull. And so I had to redo some of the paperwork. So that was apparent for the people that he sends it to, which is going to be an admiral. And they use a portal to send it there. It's like some type of online thing. But he did approve all of my stuff, so which is great. And generally, from what I hear, those higher ups normally just go along with and sign off on what people have previously signed off on. So I'm pretty sure this will be approved. Um, so I'm not worried about it at all, really, at this point. Also, I did do my fingerprints. Their system was down at first, so like I left with my recruiter, and then she got a call. Well, it wasn't even my recruiter; it was another recruiter. My recruiter is actually on vacation, but the recruiter I was with actually got a call and said, "Hey, the system's back up." So we went back. I fingerprinted. It took like once the guy started me, it might maybe took 5 minutes. It was pretty quick. You fingerprint um, your hand, or well, all these fingers, and then your thumb, and then you do the same thing with the other hand. You go back to this hand, and you roll your thumb, you roll this finger, you roll this finger, you roll all your fingers, and you do the same thing with the other hand. The only thing I actually had to type in on there was my social security. That was the first thing that I did, was my social security number, and then went straight to the fingerprinting. As soon as the fingerprinting was done, I went and signed back out at the front desk for MEPS, and then gave my recruiter a message, and she met me in the lobby, and we left. Went back to her office and fixed some of the paperwork for these two. I included the statement with them, so if they have any questions about them, thinking they might be gang related or whatever, which there aren't. I don't even think I've ever met a gang member. And I'm white, and I don't think white people can be MS-13. But anyway, so we fixed some of that stuff. So it was explained why I got both the two tattoos. The skull was a tattoo, was a gift, really from an ex-girlfriend. She paid for it, and yeah. So I mean, there's nothing. So if you do have tattoos that are kind of questionable, like if they might be like gang related, as long as you have a solid story about why you got it and when you got it and what it means to you and stuff like that, that's all they're really asking for. Now, obviously, if you're like, I got the 13 because I think 13s are cool, and I got the sugar skull because I thought it was cool, which a lot of people do think they're cool. But if you're like, I got a 13 because I think it's cool, they're gonna be like no. But also a lot of the time, if you have an MS-13 tattoo, it's gonna be have an MS in front of the 13, obviously. So that's pretty much how today went. I think it went very well because that did get approved. Also, two other waivers got approved, which is my dependency waiver, because I have a wife and two biological kids that are here at my house all the time, that I take care of. And also the other waiver was some traffic violation stuff. I don't know what's going to come back on my FBI background check. If there is any issues with it at all, I do believe that my recruiter will help me out. There was some stuff that I tried that I remembered being in my past, but when I background checked myself, I couldn't find them. So either they're gone or they're still there, and I will have to deal with that when that background check comes back. If it comes back, if they don't say nothing, as far as I know, my next step is obviously if the tattoo waiver is approved also, and nothing comes back with the background check, I will be doing a remote swear-in, either at my recruiter's actual office or at one close by that's kind of inactive right now. But we'll just see. So I'd remotely swear in. My wife or somebody will film it. I will upload it on here. And then I will sit down on the phone with a Navy liaison and go over some available rates. Since I do have a good ASVAB score and I did good on my physical and stuff like that, I'll be qualifying for pretty much everything that my ASVAB score allows me to qualify for. I will let y'all know about that also. And at that point, I will be picking, whenever I'm on the phone with the liaison, I will pick my rate and my ship-off date. And I will notify y'all of all that and how that's going. And then, obviously, I'll be shipping off. So I'm pretty excited about all that. Obviously, nobody likes to leave their family behind. But I know that it's only a temporary thing and that, I'll be setting myself up for success by doing this. So, and my family. So anyways, I hope that y'all enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, like and subscribe. Comment those questions down there in the comment section. I love you. Jesus loves you, and I'll see you next time.